new in school, a new way in general, and that's just what we do when we're kicking it with you. So don't you wanna know something new? Say, go, you come kick it with us on Kicking It Live.
Happy Friday, Bears.
Coming up, we look at wrestling senior night and weekend activities.
February is Black History Month. This is an opportunity to celebrate the rich cultural heritage, triumphs, and adversities that are an incredible part of our country's history.
The city of Upper Arlington is working with UA schools to create a memorial to honor Pleasant Litchford, one-time slave who used his freedom to establish a school for black children, help found the Second Baptist Church, and build a cemetery for black residents. However, this cemetery was covered up with construction of the old high school in 1956. This memorial, named Litchford Plaza, will be constructed early this summer.
Head to the LC to check out the new books that arrived in December. In addition to these new books, Mrs. Deal has transformed the Learning Center to honor influential African American figures such as civil rights leaders, authors, and athletes throughout history.
One highlight of our new athletic wing is a state-of-the-art athletic training room. Our head trainer, Tom Evans, takes us on a tour.
New to the east wing of the school is the state-of-the-art athletic training room. The new room is a major step up from the two previous training rooms in the old school. It features an office for the trainers, 4 taping tables for athletes, and 5 treatment tables to provide the best possible treatment and care for UAHS athletes. A highlight of the room is the hydrotherapy tubs.
My favorite part of the new training room is the hot and cold tubs after practice.
Hydrotherapy features a cold tub set to 45 degrees and a hot tub set to 102 degrees, all for the recovery of an athlete. Another highlight is the Theragun treatment. It also features dum-dums for dum-dums.
I love the training room because of the lollipops.
And perhaps the best part of the training room, Tom and Caitlin, who are always having a good time.
You like it? Timberland. These things are so comfortable, it's not even funny.
Have you invested in Smartwall?
This is where everybody comes. We try to be welcoming for everyone. You know, we get a lot of kids, they get banged up. They come into this nice, gorgeous facility. I'm not gonna lie, as a high school, you ain't gonna find anything better than this. So, thank you, Upper Arlingtines.
This has been Viv Lawless reporting for the WARL.
The trainers are in the building Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. with hours varying on the weekends.
Last week, the Powerschool app disappeared from iPads. The app has limited capacity to offer complete information to students and families compared to the web browser. Students can continue to gain complete access through ClassLink or any browser using this link.
And now to Caroline and Keo with sports.
On Monday, the Upper Arlington girls basketball team beat Olentangy Orange on their senior night 45-28. Alyssa Guest led the team with 24 points. This was Guest's 4th consecutive game with 20 or more points. This Tuesday, the team won against Dublin Scioto with a final score of 35-28. The team now has a record of 14-7.
This Saturday, the Upper Arlington Water Bears will host sectionals. Girls compete in the morning and boys will compete in the afternoon. There are 14 teams competing. The top 30 swimmers from sectionals throughout the state will compete in districts next weekend at Ohio State.
2 weeks ago, the Upper Arlington wrestling team lost against Kaufman 47-14. They had their senior night last night against Hilliard-Davidson.
Wrestling means coming into the room every day and working hard, and when you go out into the mat, competing your best for the people who are sitting on the bench behind you and for your team.
For me, the sport's just about kind of putting myself through hard stuff and getting better and getting stronger through it.
Wrestling means to me getting humbled. It means like family to me, I guess.
Wrestling means like working hard.
The team honored their 8 seniors last night in a 60-3 win over Hilliard-Davidson. The team has been incredibly successful this season with a 12-7 record for dual meets and 2 tournament wins so far. Head coach Matt Stout gives us some insight on this year's seniors.
Each one has their own unique personality, and I think you know as you move on, you miss each one of their personalities and what they bring to the team. There's 8 seniors this year, and everyone brings something different to the team, and I will miss that next year.
The team has transitioned to its new space in the high school. However, this new space is smaller than the old room and gives the team a hard time practicing. Through these challenges, they continue to prepare for their state tournament that starts on February 26th. Finally, head coach Matt Stout gives his hopes for the team and his seniors.
Well, in the future, I mean, the immediate future, I hope they reach all their goals this year for wrestling, whatever those may be. Each individual has their own set of goals, so I hope that they would reach those goals and do the best that they can. Long term, you wish that they have as much success as they possibly can. Whatever that endeavor is that they take on, that they achieve success, and they look back on wrestling and think that that helped them achieve the success that they had.
This has been Kennedy Beebe reporting for the WARL.
The team is back in action on Saturday at the All-North Tournament at Dublin Jerome.
The Golden Bears hockey team had a clean sweep last weekend, beating Olentangy Orange 9-2. Thomas Worthington 9-0 and rival St. Charles 4-2 on Friday with goals from Sam Burns, Tanner Stone, Noah Domagowski, and Matthew Wilder. The CBJ Cup started last night against St. X and will continue this weekend.
Last Tuesday, the Upper Arlington boys basketball team beat Olentangy Berlin with a final score of 57-32. This Tuesday, the basketball team beat Olentangy Orange 55-43. Nick Heath was the leading scorer with 25 points. Today, the boys and cheerleaders have their senior night at home at 7:30. Theme is business attire.
Patrick reports on fan opinions about the Super Bowl.
This Sunday, the Cincinnati Bengals will take on the Los Angeles Rams in Super Bowl 66. This marks the franchise's 4th Super Bowl appearance in over 50 years. I interviewed some lifelong Bengals fans on their input of the game.
How long have you been a Bengals fan?
My whole life.
How long have you been a Bengals fan?
My entire life. They've been my team ever since I was growing up.
How long have you been a Bengals fan?
Oh, since I was born. That was a long time ago. I grew up through the 80s and when the Bengals were amazing back then. It's been a long time though.
Who'd win in a fight? A tiger, Bengal tiger, or a ram?
I think a tiger solos a ram.
What does this Bengals victory mean to you?
It means the world to me, you know. Last night, called my entire family who's a Bengals fan, just started crying on the phone.
So what does this big victory mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, the last time they were in the Super Bowl, I was in 8th grade, so this feels really good.
What does that win mean to you?
It's big because it's the first time they'll be in the Super Bowl in 30 plus years.
What does the Bengals mean to you?
The Bengals mean a lot to me because I've been a fan for so long, and them getting this far in the playoffs is huge because they've been a losing team for so long.
All right, thank you. Can you hit the gritty like Jamar Chase? I'll try. All right, let's see it. Can you hit the gritty like Jamar Chase?
I can try.
All right, let's see it.
Who day, baby?
Who day?
Who day?
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
This has been Patrick Ray reporting for the WARL.
Thanks, Patrick. And now to Ellie and Kira with live interview with Krish.
We're here with Krish Malwalker, one of the co-presidents of the Asian American and Pacific Islanders Association. So, Krish, how did this club start, and how do you guys dedicate your time during meetings?
So, Asian American and Pacific Islander Association was created actually this year, and we do a variety of projects. We have an events committee, a fundraising committee, a social media team, and a variety of other projects like school outreach. And so we coordinate all these efforts to create a more inclusive Asian community at UAHS.
What kind of events and fundraising does the club do?
So currently we are working on our 3rd fundraiser in partnership with UA Rise, and we'll sell bubble tea near the end of February, and those proceeds will be donated to a nonprofit called Asia Ohio, which provides healthcare services. We've also had a fundraiser at the library. We've had a fundraiser right now, in fact, where we are selling basically bracelets for Chinese New Year, and the proceeds will be donated to a local nonprofit called Asian American Community Services, which provides healthcare services. We've also done an interview with the board member Nidhi Satyani.
And how is it decided where to donate the money that's raised?
So generally we donate to local nonprofits. So for example, Asian American Community Services is a local nonprofit that provides healthcare services, helps victims of sexual assault, and so forth.
Thank you for your time, Krish. AAPI Association meets every Thursday from 3 to 4 in room 1103. New members are always welcome. Now let's kick it over to Community with Elizabeth and Patrick.
Welcome back to Community. Alfred's Barbershop, located next to Starbucks on Tremont Road, has been in business for 63 years. Despite surviving the pandemic, ownership changes and location moves. Current owner, Rhonda Wilson, plans to keep it going for the next 5 to 6 years until she retires. This is a great opportunity for you to support a local business if you are interested.
Upper Arlington was voted the 14th safest small town in the country and #1 in Ohio based off the AAPI national crime statistics.
City Manager Steve Shoney and City Attorney Darren Schulman have started a podcast to better inform residents about city services and upcoming projects through conversations with various department heads and staff. The podcast is called Won't You Be Our Neighbor and can be found on platforms including Spotify, Apple Music, and Google.
The community is hosting a variety of events to honor Black History Month, including educational sessions, talks, and arts. Nora took a look.
The Concourse Gallery has been a top spot for featured artwork of students from Upper Arlington schools. For the month of February, there will be a new exhibit featuring student artwork that honors Black History Month. I spoke to City Arts Manager Judy Osborne to get more information.
Yeah, there's a lot of great celebrations that are happening this month, so we're really excited to be a part of celebrating Black History Month. I think it's significant to recognize our history and celebrate that, and we're doing several things throughout the city, not only here at the Concourse Gallery, but in other parts of the city to celebrate that month. And there's lots of wonderful African American artists that are even from the Columbus area that have made a huge impact. So we're going to be doing an art activity at our elementary art show, gallery reception, to recognize Amina Robinson, who is a Columbus-based artist, and do a little fun activity with the students to celebrate her life. We've had all sorts of artwork on these walls, and to have elementary and middle school and high school students' artwork on display, it's just a really great way to celebrate these students and the creativity that they have. We weren't able to have our exhibits last year for the students, so to be able to have them back this year is really great.
Elementary art will be displayed through February 25th, middle school through March 25th, and high school art will be displayed through April 29th. The reception will take place on Sunday, February 13th from 2 to 4 p.m. To register, you can visit the City of Upper Arlington website. This has been Nora Dimitrov reporting for the WARL.
Thanks, Nora. We'll continue to update you on upcoming Black History Month events. Beginning February 10th, 2 full-time psychotherapists will be available to UAHS students. This resource comes from an agreement by UA schools to have mental health professionals from Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center available to students. They'll be providing a range of mental health services, including crisis intervention.
With 9 more days left in the Olympic Games, the ROC sits in first place with 11 total medals. Norway and Austria are tied for second with 10, and Germany and Canada are tied in third with 8 total medals. The U.S. is tied at 4th place with 7 total medals. And now, on to live location with Ava.
I'm here in front of the Mincy Center, which is connected to the Upper Arlington High School. The Mincy Center is the office for the Board of Education. This includes all admin, HR, superintendent, associate superintendent, and the treasurers. Mr. Potts gives us more information on the office.
It is named after Dr. Homer Mincy, who was superintendent at Upper Arlington City Schools from 1972 to 1993. And so upstairs is all the teaching and learning people. And then downstairs are our fiscal people, as well as myself with operations. And so it's a bunch of different people, almost 40 people that support the schools, all the schools across the district, in everything they do to teach kids.
Thanks, Mr. Potts, for giving us more information about the Mincy Center. Now let's toss it back to Maine with Jillian and Carter.
With Valentine's Day on Monday, Lucy found out what UA couples are doing this weekend to celebrate.
What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?
No, you answer. You got it. Where were we going? We're going to Felia's.
Me and Jamal are going to hang out at the mall and, I don't know, maybe get some special stuff.
We're going to dinner at Houlihan's.
We're just going to dinner at Nada, and then I think we're going to a movie. The weekend after Valentine's Day, me and my boyfriend are going to a Still Woozy concert.
We're going out to dinner. Where are you going?
I don't know yet.
We're going to dinner on Sunday night.
Watch out for Cupid and have a lovely weekend, Bears.
In general, and that's just what we do.